Hi, my name is Dixie, and this is Dixie Storytime World. Let's listen to this awesome story by the real MVP kids called Miriam Lassoes the Worry Whirlwind. Miriam and her family were on their way to the Royce County Fair. As they left the city skyline behind, Miriam's excitement shone like the sun. Last year, she wasn't tall enough to ride most of the rides, but this year she could ride them all. But Miriam often worried. She began to feel that worry whirlwind rise up, swirling around her mind like a storm. What if the rides are too scary? What if they don't have any food I like? What if I lose my shoes on a roller coaster? Baba, she called to her dad, can people fall off a Ferris wheel? They're so high up. The rides are safe. You won't fall, he assured her. I think you'll like it. Don't worry, Amira. Amira is an Arabic term of endearment or nickname meaning princess. But Miriam was worried. He said won't, but he didn't say can't. Miriam was always thinking about words like that. Her worry whirlwind grew bigger. Do the seat belts ever break? What if I get hit by a flying shoe? Could animals get loose from a pen? Could I get sick from eating too much cotton candy? All the sunshine feelings of the morning were clouded by worry. She was starting to think that the fair might be a really bad idea. As they got out of the car, the worry whirlwind moved from Miriam's head to her belly, making her feel sick. Mama, I don't feel well, Miriam said. Maybe we shouldn't stay long. Sarah and Adam might get tired or hot, and we don't want them to get sick. Oh, Miriam, you sound worried. Please trust us. This will be a fun day if you keep your worry under control. We will keep you safe, her mom reassured her. We'll work together, or that little worry whirlwind will become a full blown sandstorm, her dad joked. Miriam gave a nervous laugh. She imagined a giant sandstorm swallowing up the whole county fair. Miriam had experienced a real sandstorm once. The sand can be so thick you can't see what's right in front of you. Sometimes worries get that thick, too, like a million grains of sand flying at 100 kilometers per hour. A kilometer is a bit more than half a mile, the standard unit of measure outside of the United States. Miriam came back to reality. She wanted to see the petting zoo first. She didn't see many animals in the city. This place is so big. What if I get lost? She asked her mom. Let's lasso your worry. Look at the facts. We've been coming here for years and we've always stuck together. We have a responsibility to each other to stay close and we'll all do our part. If we do get separated, do you remember our safety plan? Yes, Mama, Miriam replied. Stay put and tell an adult with a badge. That's right, Mama replied. The staff are trained to help anyone who is lost. You can take comfort in that. See, we looked at the facts, and they all line up. Miriam was beginning to feel more confident. The petting zoo was in the far corner of the fairgrounds. They walked past so many rides along the way. You're tall enough for all these rides this year. Do you want to do this one on our way to the petting zoo? Her mom gestured toward the spinning whirly cups. Miriam's stomach flipped as she watched the cups spin. It looked like fun, but her mind swirled with all the things that could go wrong. She stood frozen, unable to answer. Miriam, do you want to try it? The line is short. We could do this first. Snapping out of her daydreams, she answered dramatically, I'll get sick. I'll slip out and fly through the air. She could feel tears sting her eyes. We won't force you to ride anything, but you were so excited about it before. Let's lasso your worry, Miriam. Ask the right questions, said Baba. Miriam knew what he meant. Whenever Miriam felt anxious, her parents helped her ask questions to decide whether she should be really worried. What are the chances you would slip out of the seatbelt if you're following the rules? Mama made a good point. Well, I guess the people riding it do look pretty secure. She saw kids laughing with their hands in the air. That's right, said Mama. We can sit here and watch, but you won't see anyone flying out. Miriam laughed. I guess when I look at the facts and ask the right questions, I shouldn't be worried. But let's go see the animals first so we don't run out of time. Horsey, horsey! Miriam's little sister shouted as she ran toward the first pen. Sarah, slow down! You'll startle the horse and start a stampede, scolded Miriam, always feeling responsible for her siblings. Oh, it's okay. Miriam turned around and saw a girl about her age walking toward them. Spot doesn't startle easily. Some horses do, though. The jumpy ones that seem like they're always ready to run off and hide. Spot's mama was like that, but my abuela calmed her down and turned her into the best therapy horse in all of Royce County. Abuela says she just needed to learn to sort the mail, to learn the difference between important messages and junk mail when her brain said danger. Miriam stood with her mouth open. It isn't often she meets someone who talks this much. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my manners. I'm Gabby, said the girl. Hi, I'm Miriam. This is my sister Sarah. I think I'm just like that horse you're talking about. My brain is always shouting, danger, danger. But this one's okay. She won't bite or kick. Her sister reached up as Spot turned her head. Sarah, don't! Miriam took a deep breath to stop and think. Miriam looked at the facts. The horse is in a pen. It is being shown by a child, so it must be good with kids. Her mum and dad were also there to keep Sarah safe. That wasn't her responsibility right now. She already asked the right questions. Gabby told her the horse won't bite or kick. Lasso your worry, Miriam, she told herself. Sort the mail. The danger messages her brain was sending were junk mail right now. Miriam relaxed just enough to enjoy meeting her new friend. I have an idea, said Gabby. Let's go see the exotic animals. My neighbor, Mr. Frank, has some really interesting pets. They're just around the corner. May I, Baba? Miriam asked. Sure. Mama will watch from the corner and we'll stay right here. Come back as soon as you're finished, replied her dad. Mr. Frank, shouted Gabby when she caught sight of her neighbor. This is my new friend Miriam. She's from the city, and I wanted to show her your animals. Nice to meet you, Miriam, said Mr. Frank. This is Kalisa. Don't worry, she loves kids. You can pet her. Oh, I love camels. Where my family is from, camels are known for their peace and confidence. They're calm even in the middle of a sandstorm. As the words came out of her mouth, Miriam realized that if her worry were like a sandstorm, she just needed to find the peace and confidence of a camel to get through it. People can't do anything in a sandstorm because the sand just gets everywhere in their eyes, their ears, even up their noses. Worry can disable a person like that too, make you want to curl up with your eyes shut and do nothing. Camels' eyes have 3 eyelids to keep the sand out, Miriam continued. One is clear, so they can close it all the way and still see. Isn't that amazing? Gabby pinched her nose and sucked in to keep her nostrils closed. The girls exploded with laughter. A good laugh helps release worries, and Miriam felt more relaxed. Thank you, Kalisa, for helping me find calm in the storm. I'm going to lasso my worry and set limits, shut it out, and move on with my day. Quietly, she thought, thank you, worry. You've done your job to help me think through dangers. I don't need you any more tonight. You just stay right here. She swept the worries off her shoulders and blew them into the pen with Kalisa. She can handle it. Miriam giggled to herself. Feeling confident, Miriam asked, Gabby, do you want to go ride the whirly cups? Sure, I would love to, exclaimed Gabby. As they came back around the corner, Miriam's parents were right where they said they would be, now joined by Gabby's mom. Mama, Baba, guess what? Worry won't keep me from having fun today. I've set limits and lassoed my worry whirlwind, Miriam exclaimed. Now I'm ready to conquer the whirly cups. Can we go too, please? Echoed Gabby. Absolutely, Gabby's mom replied. Lights flashed and music played as the whirly cups began to spin. Miriam was feeling worried again. Oh no, she told Gabby. I wish I hadn't come. Here, said Gabby as she comforted her new friend. Take my hand and we'll make it through together. Miriam understood what her parents had been practicing with her all along. Lasso your worry, she told herself. Overcome worry with comfort. With a friend by her side, she felt the last of her worries blow away. Remember, kids, overcome worry with comfort. When your mind is in a tizzy, you feel butterflies all frenzied and the worry whirlwind's on the loose. Quick, lasso your worry and trap it in a hurry before the worry whirlwind lassos you. Kids, you can be like Miriam and learn to lasso your worry too. LASSO is an acronym. That is a way to remember important things. Each of the letters stands for something important. To lasso your worry, you can L. Look at the facts before you act. A. Ask the right questions too. S. Sort the mail. Toss out the junk. S. Set limits when worry's job is done. Then you, O. Overcome worry with comfort. Thank you, kids, for listening and learning. Don't forget to lasso your worries away.